Everyone, I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 24 of my favorite 31 concept albums of all time. We're counting down each and every day here this month in December 2025, finishing up the year with our concept album favorites. These albums that follow a storyline from start to finish, whether it's one complete stories or a bunch of concepts tied together under an umbrella of something else, right? You know, from song to song, there is some kind of consistency there. Like I said, it's either one central storyline going through the entire album, or it's a theme, and every song is based on that theme of the overall album. So today, we're going to take a look at an album that was released June of 1992, recorded at Fort Apache Recording Studios in Hollywood, California. Produced by Blackie Lawless for Parlophone Records. I'm talking about The Crimson Idol by Wasp. Those of you know who've been paying attention here on the channel, I did just review the Wasp catalog, or rank the Wasp catalog, just a little bit ago. That video was looked at by lots of people, so we obviously have a lot of Wasp fans here on the channel. I have come back into the Wasp world in recent months, right? It's a band that I liked back in the day, but just kind of fell out of for a long, long time and just really didn't give much thought to for many, many years. And now I'm like, well, you know something? All those albums that I missed after I stopped listening back in the late 80s, yeah, some really good stuff, really good stuff. This is one of my favorite albums in the entire catalog. It is a really cool story, a really cool album. This is Blackie's first, rock opera, so to speak. Big Pete Townsend fan he is. And this is a story about a kid named two kids, Michael and Jonathan. They have these parents who are, pretty well-to-do, but they seem to favor the one brother. Michael's favored over Jonathan. Michael gets killed in a car accident, and, Jonathan decides that he's going to kind of break away from mom and dad and go out into the world, runs away, gets involved in drugs and alcohol, finds a guitar, decides he wants to reinvent himself as a rock star, and that's the kind of the gist of the story, and his kind of circling back, going through life and all these crazy things that happened to him, but wanting to circle back and rekindle his relationship with his parents. That's what this kind of story is all about here. Pretty cool stuff. We've got on board on this particular album, you got Blackie Lawless, of course, on vocals, guitars, keyboards, and bass. Bob Kulick on lead guitar. Yes, Bob Kulick, the late great Bob Kulick, has played with lots of people, lots of bands. Excellent guitar player, played on two Wasp albums. Really good fit for the band, I thought. Frankie Benali on drums. I've argued that Frankie Benali's best drumming across the board are on the albums he played on with Wasp. He played on a bunch of albums with Wasp. We've also got Stet Howland, longtime drummer for Wasp, that does a little bit of drums on this album as well. And Doug Aldrich may or may not have played a little bit of lead guitar on this album, at least on one song. So what do we have on this record? Really cool stuff. Again, it's like I said, it's this whole story. Jonathan and Michael. Jonathan lives there. There we go. A lot of great tunes on here, and like I've mentioned before, I think that Blackie, being a big Who fan, this is kind of like his quadrophenia, so to speak, right? Starts off with the Titanic Overture, which is great. That moves into The Invisible Boy, really cool song. You got Arena of Pleasure, The Killer, Chainsaw Charlie, Murders in the Rue Morgue, nearly 8 minutes long, heavy song. One thing I love about Wasp is, as heavy as some of their stuff and dark as some of their stuff is, always very melodic and very tuneful. Chainsaw Charlie, great. The Gypsy Meets the Boy, another great song. Dr. Rockter, heavy, charging, still melodic, great stuff. A lot of great riffs on this album. Really good vocals from Blackie. You got the very cool I Am the One. The Idol kind of becomes like the title track. It's almost 9 minutes long. Really cool. Hold On to My Heart. more of a ballady type track, and then The Great Misconceptions of Me is the almost 10-minute long epic, which finishes off the album. Very, very cool stuff. Lots of cool, interesting keyboard textures throughout this album. We've got a lot of them in that particular track. That track is really cool. It's like atmospheric. It's kind of proggy. It's got some cool metal sections. Really, really interesting song. So just under 58 minutes in length. On this particular record. Really, really good stuff. I like this a lot. I think it flows really, really well. It's kind of dark and serious in tone, but you do get like those, very memorable Wasp melodies and hooks all throughout. But Blackie's vocals are so good on here. A lot of good riffs. Yeah, it's really good. Screaming lead guitar from Kulick all throughout here. Really, really good. So this is a masterclass of a concept album from Blackie Lawless. Really like it a lot. This did not chart here in the States, strangely enough. Did make it to number 21 in the UK, 24 in Swiss charts. Norway, number 11. Germany, number 35. And Austria, number 30. So for whatever reason, by this time here in the States, most people are listening to grunge and like kind of alternative stuff at this point in time. So metal has gone back down into the underground, which is a shame because I think had this album come out a couple of years before, I think this would have made some big strides for the band. But anyway, it's a great one. I really like it a lot. That is my pick for today for concept album number 24, The Crimson Idol by Wasp. Let us know what you think of this album down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. And we'll see you tomorrow for pick number 23. Till then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. All listed down below. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. What is that more stuff, you might be asking? So we should have tonight for you the next episode of Live Album Love with Rick Labonte and myself. I believe we're up to letter G. Yes, letter G. A lot of great stuff for letter G. So that's coming up. We'll be talking about and showing off some live albums from bands and artists that start with the letter G. We've got our end of the year wrap up on In the Prog Seat, our favorite albums of the year, favorite prog albums of the year. That's coming up on In the Prog Seat tomorrow. Should have some new reviews for you this week. Like I said, new Spock's Beard, new Dream Theater Live, a whole bunch of other things. So I'm going to try and get to as much as I can get to this week. So you'll get some more new reviews this week and next week and the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try and get through many of the new things as possible before the end of the year. I know I say that every year and then it always bleeds into January, but what are you going to do? I do my best. What else we have coming up this week? We got the Professor's Picks coming up this week. We got the UK Connection coming up this week. We've got Ranking the Albums of Coroner. Myself and Count Ralphus will be doing that on Sunday. So lots happening. Till then, I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.